You know what? In the antibiotica, this doxycycline or something like that was called. In German it's called the Beipackzettel. That means in each box there's a 2 foot long paper that explains to you positive and negative effects you get from this stuff. It said also in it that when you have some kind of a other lung problems, this and that due to bacteria and whatever, that may also be prescribed. Huh? Also, I don't understand. This is going on since 6 years. And a few years ago, I showed him, first time I went there and to get a Band-Aid and so on this stuff, put it over it, And they didn't even, consider to prescribe me a antibiotica. Like when they see this is happening all the time. Whenever I went to the doctor, I had some kind of Band-Aid over my both or one hands and arms. They're not really interested. You have to tell the doctor what you want to do. Could you please give me a Überweisung to a doctor, whatever, And also that one letter that I got from that other hospital who are checking out diseases that cannot be diagnosed properly, Like I've also sent him those pictures and YouTube information and so on. And he mentioned that inside of that 3-page letter that was addressed to me. Because that university, you're not, you as a patient, as a client, you cannot write them, sending them information about it. They will not process them. That is stupid, isn't it? Because they want doctors, But this is the problem with that, Although he's got a lot of time to do this stuff, to take his time, further doctors, like in Dr. House, who are checking out things, diseases, what could be the cause. I find it only sad that only doctors are permitted to write to him, to send him information like diagnosis from this and that, in case they do not have the right diagnosis about something. Only that's the problem. You have Morgalians, you go to so many doctors, and none of them will give you a diagnosis. So how are you supposed to do this, right? When I get a diagnosis from a doctor and I say, well, you've got it, then I don't need that guy anymore from that hospital, right? Yeah, they should, they showed that documentary on TV, German TV, and after that documentary was done, over with, on the next day they get so much mail, not emails, maybe emails also, but generally postage, There were over 3,000 letters from people like Morgellons disease, probably, because, this is a disease that doesn't exist. From other diseases that no doctor can diagnose. And that's the sad part of it, like, although he said in interviews that some of their stories were really sad, like how many people have committed suicide because doctors just didn't want to help, couldn't help, whatever. And here he makes a mistake, that doctor. It's because when people cannot get a diagnosis, they should be permitted to send, like in copy form, the information to that doctor to look through it. Of course, you have to wait. There's a waiting list. You have to wait at least a half a year until your case is next. But depending how urgent your case is, then they're going to take it, first or whatever, But that's the problem, like, you know what I mean? Also, in another way, that university doctor there, it's a university, it's a hospital. They don't have actually beds. Actually, I've read it somewhere. They do have beds, but they do not accept any patients. Nothing. They're only for the cause that people send. Actually, other doctors send them information about diagnosis that there is no real diagnosis. That's all what they're for. And then they say, okay, sending back information to the doctor that sent them that information. We have found a solution. Please let your patient know to go to university hospital, that. you know, and they may have a solution for it. Of course, they may also say, we do not have a solution because we don't know what this is, you know. But they also mentioned in that video, that in that documentary, that even if they don't find a solution, they will not give you up like all the other doctors do. You go to a hospital, they couldn't cure you, c'est la vie. They're not going to call you back, hey, we think we know what it is. No. You know what I mean? Okay, and now I'm going to show you their feet, how my feet look like, which is only to show that, like, after 2 days taking this, today is the third day, the swelling has actually gone away, you know. Here we go. Okay, look at this. This isn't better. Well, I don't know if you can see this, but it looks much more normal again, you know. This one is still a little bit swollen, but at least something is happening. And when I wear my socks, what is that? Was that here? Or was the last night? Last night I banged myself somewhere. What is this? That's new. I don't know what that is. It feels like a hole in it. Where is it? I don't know. What's this? Another one? There and here. What's going on here? This looks not very good. Here's something. What's this? Through the lightning, it looks different. Everything. And these are some old scars. Where is it? No, this is socks. 6 socks. Sorry, I've been moving the camera too fast, so it was complaining. You're moving the camera too fast. Oh yeah, really? Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna make a nice side view of it. It's really swollen. Okay, I'm going to go to the side like this. I don't know if you can see anything, but yeah, that was a scary stuff, you know, having swollen legs like that, feet, looking like an old man, like someone that had diabetes. That is so disgusting. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are they making medication? Well, I know why. Medication to help you one thing and get afterwards 30 other diseases, you know. What is this? I don't know what this is. Maybe I'm getting here something else. Or maybe some Morgalians are digging themselves in or out. Kinda hurts here. Interesting. Yeah. Becoming a zombie. Becoming a zombie. That's a good thing to do, you know. What's this here? To diagnose yourself, to film yourself, because you never know in a couple of years what's it gonna be all like.